I got it. All right, so take this particular market. Most parties nowadays, if I'm correct, because I don't really do clubs that much, but what I know for this market is you may have one night a week where there's hip hop, right? Now, you want to get with that DJ before that night. I think it's Thursday nights in this market. You got to holler at your drops, iPod levels, your sugar bears or whoever, your souls or whoever, your and no disrespect to any DJs that's got something jumping. I'm just going up the top of my head, fellas. You got to get with these, your Donnie P's or any of these guys, Ken Famous. You got to get with these folks before their night. Have a conversation with them because maybe your music doesn't fit their particular crowd. So you got to know your audience too. So you got to help the DJ. You got to know your audience. You know what I mean? So if you are a drill rapper or whatever, and it's ladies' night, you don't fit. Now, if and the same thing, if you're an R&B singer or you're a blues singer, this is a hip hop night. It don't fit, bro. What do you leave that DJ alone, man? Your music does not fit his program. And there are a lot of DJs that aren't good at breaking music. Not saying they're not a good DJ. Some DJs don't know how to break music. That doesn't make them a bad DJ because they know how to keep a crowd hype. Obviously, the club owner's paying them money to be there, so that means he's got some skills. But that doesn't necessarily mean he can take an artist that nobody is familiar with and help make you become a star. So you got to find people that are good at doing it. It's probably not necessary for them. They probably don't see any value in it. You know, I find value in everybody. I feel everybody's got something to bring to the table, no matter who you are. So the way I look at people is totally different than how some people look at it. So that's a skill that has to be learned. Networking. There's a lot of people that really don't know how to network, bro. You can't hold that against them. They just don't know. That's fair. If he's the DJ that keeps ass shaking and cheeks clapping on the floor and all that, and he's hired to create an atmosphere, it's unfair to ask him to play some stuff that's hustler music, trap music, drill music, whatever you want to call it, gangster music, whatever. It's unfair to ask him to do that because that's not his MO. So why bother that man? And that's not what he does. That's stupid to me. If you know this is a party DJ, why are you gonna take a trap record to him? Why are you gonna take a hustling record to a guy that's the party guy? Don't make sense to me. But see, the cool thing is you got to keep in mind, I have these same conversations all over the country. Like, it's just not this market that has that problem, man. Vegas, LA, Dallas, Houston, the A, man, they all Florida, they all have this same thing. Man, the DJs don't fuck with me. Man, bro, you got to find people that fuck with you, bro. It's kind of simple. So a one-hit wonder is awesome. I want to be a one hit. Give me one. Let Big V have one. Give me one hit and let me and my children and grandchildren and their children eat off of it. You can call me one hit. When it's over, when the time over, he had one hit, but the whole family ate off the one hit. I don't give a shit. Yeah, I think one hit wonders are great. Some people have no hits. If you want your stuff played in the club, make a club record. What you do is you go to the club and you see what everybody's vibing to, right? You get an idea of what makes people move in this market. And then your music needs to sound like that. If your stuff don't sound like that, you have to go to where people vibe to your kind of music. It ain't rocket science to me, bro. You got to find where you fit in at, bro, and you go there and build your fan base.